Happy day. Let us rise with hymn number 590, choristers. The key verse of this afternoon, 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 30. And it says, Then Elijah said to all the people, Come here to me. They came to him. Of the Lord, which was in ruins. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 30. Then Elijah said to all the people, Come here to me. They came to him, and he repaired the altar of
Good afternoon. Happy Sabbath and happy day. It's nice to be in the house of the Lord. And it's wonderful to be in the house of the Lord. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for welcoming me and even for praying for me. How many together with me welcome Cynthia for this worship service? Thank you so much. "10 days of prayer." And to let you know, it is the 4th day. And the Lord have a special message for us this day. And also, He has given us another chance to seek Him in prayer. So, feel at the feet of Jesus as we learn of Him, and even as we plan to seek Him in prayer. Now, day 4 tells us about something. And it says, what brings God back? Remember, the theme of the 10 days of prayer for this year is back to the altar. So for day 4, it is what brings God back. You may decide to put it like, what brings God back to the altar? And so in order for God to come back to the altar, in order for it to become necessary for God to come back to the altar, meaning initially it was not there. And before it was not there, it was there. So it was there, due to some reason he left, but there's something that should bring him back. Now the key text says, 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 30. So all people come. I'm going to talk about an altar. And I'm going to talk about an altar that is broken and that needs to be repaired. But majorly, an altar that is broken. Leave alone that need to be repaired. That one I will clarify later. But now let us talk about an altar that is broken. I want to speak of 2 altars. The first one is altar that is at the time, right now as I speak. It is an altar that is broken and cannot be fixed. It can't be fixed. So the only solution is to come out of that altar because it cannot be fixed. Even when you stay there for decades, even until the time that the probation will close, you will never fix it. That is the first altar that I'm going to talk about. And the second altar is an altar that is broken and can be fixed. Now the first one, altar that is broken and cannot be fixed, and the only solution is to tell people who are in that altar to come out. The book of 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 30, or the book of 1 Kings chapter 18, we know the story so well. The story of Elijah and few other characters. What prophet Elijah went through, and even how the angel of God helped him, and how he ended up being on that mountain. And how he ended up challenging the prophets of Baal. We know the story. If it has never been preached to you, you are taught in high school or primary school, or someone just narrated such a story to you. I think you know that. I'm just trying not to go through it because we may take a lot of time reading the whole story. But that is what happened to Prophet Elijah. A prophet of God faced persecution. Then God instructed him that no, don't fear persecution. I want you to give it one more try. Go to that Mount Carmel, and there I want you to demonstrate to the people that I am the true God. So that is who Elijah was in this story. He went to Mount Carmel, and right there, he challenged the prophets of Baal, and he proved to the people that is God, the God of Israel, the Lord God, is the true God, and not their gods. That is who Elijah is in this story. Now, notice the story as it is recorded in the Old Testament. Elijah had 4 protagonists. Elijah had 4 enemies in this story. One, there was Jezebel. Jezebel was a determined, strong-willed woman. The Bible describes Jezebel as harlot. Second is Ahab. Ahab was a weak and easily influenced king. Those are 2 protagonists. The third one, false prophets were also there. False prophets were a group of apostate false prophets who do Jezebel's bidding. So there were